50 things about my mom. One, she was born February 13th, 1964, which is 50 years ago today, so happy birthday, Mom. She was born into a family of 6, which would eventually become a family of 9. 7 kids, 2 adults, which is a lot coming from a kid from a family of 5. She was the oldest of a set of twins, her and my Aunt Peggy, who's also 50 today. Happy birthday, Aunt Peggy! She married my dad in 1992, and they're still married, which is pretty good. That's 22 years. She has 3 kids. Me in 1995, my sister Anna in 1997, and my brother Noah in 1998. She wanted Noah to have a twin named Jonah, but that didn't quite work out. My mom also really likes Scrabble. She's not very good at it, and not a lot of people play it with her because she kinda cheats. But if you play it with her, you'll be her best friend, and she'll probably give you chocolate. Her favorite color is purple, which I think originates from the fact that her birthstone is an amethyst. And I've grown up on the color purple. Like, our room was painted purple because my mom liked it. She's super festive, and by that I mean she celebrates most holidays. If it's a holiday, my mom's probably celebrating it. She sent me a care package pretty recently for Valentine's Day that contained a sweater with a giant M on it, which is kind of weird, but it's the thought that counts anyway. She loves family, like, a lot. We grew up surrounded by potters, which I think is pretty happening. She loves birds, in particular cardinals. Whenever she sees a cardinal, she always says it's her grandma coming to visit. But she really likes nature in general, which is another thing. Nature's awesome for her. We grew up going on hikes. Lots of hikes. My mom also has this tree, which she's decided to name Tree. Clever mom. And she feeds Tree a really low concentration of milk, which she says helps Tree live longer. She's really super positive, too. She gets really spirited about most stuff and can keep upbeat and awesome with everything, and I really like that about her. Like, you hardly ever see her, like, sad, because she's very happy all the time. She's also very nice, like, consistently nice. Someone told me that the first time they met my mom, they thought she was the fakest person ever, because she was smiling and happy all the time. But after a while, they realized that's just how she is. She gave strangers hot chocolate once. Like, we had these 2 people who were trying to sell AT&T at our house, and this is right when I came home from college for the first time. And it was really cold out, so she brought them inside, and we're like, it's so cold out, why are you out? Here's hot chocolate. You can keep the mugs. Here's some Chex Mix. Would you like some mac and cheese? No? Okay, that's fine. And she also gave cookies, Christmas cookies, to the people at the McDonald's drive-thru because one person asked, and so she stuck to her word and made them Christmas cookies and gave them to them at the drive-thru. Speaking of McDonald's, my mom really likes their iced tea, and she always specifies in her styrofoam cup. But once every 10, pretty much, they give her a sweet tea, which she can't stand because it's too sweet, and she freaks out. She doesn't drink alcohol, but she, at a certain point at night, I've seen her drunk, because she gets really weird at a certain point at night. It will be like, there's a new movie coming out called Mermaids, and just say, Kerry Claire, look at my sandwich, and she gets really weird. But it's really cute, and it's really sweet. Because she's just loopy-doop, and it's awesome. She also has very vivid dreams, which have caused problems for her. Like, one time she had this dream that my dad was cheating on her with a woman from church, and so when she woke up, she turned to him and said, I hate you. I despise you. And my dad just went, Pam, go back to bed. She's very clean. She likes cleanliness and likes to keep our house clean. And she's the only one who maintains the cleanliness in our house. Like, if it wasn't for my mom, our house would just be falling apart. She's the one who keeps it clean, and she's nice. But she also keeps teeth clean. She's a dental hygienist. That's her job, and she's been that for a while. And sometimes she'll be like, maybe I should be a nurse, because I could help people. But she's also very passionate about her teeth. Like, she's a dental hygienist. She loves teeth. And she gets mad if we don't brush our teeth. Like, she gets super mad sometimes, like, about 2 things, which is if the house is really messy, and if people haven't brushed their teeth. Like, the times I really remember my mom swearing are when she comes to people's rooms and are like, you haven't brushed your teeth. Go in there and brush your goddamn teeth. She's religious. She, like, studied religion, and she's always been very, like, holy oriented, but she doesn't, like, judge other people if they are not religious. Like, she's very friendly and keeps upbeat, and if you're not religious, like, she'll still love you and care about you, and she doesn't hold anything against anybody. She's very, very accepting, but also religious. She's also very funny, but she doesn't. But only when she's not trying to be. When she's trying to be funny, she's kind of corny in a really sweet way. She makes friends everywhere she goes, so she can just find friends everywhere. Like, she can just go around and she'll find someone to talk to, which also is like, she's a social butterfly. And she just finds someone everywhere, and if she doesn't find someone, she'll make a friend. And she keeps her friends for a really long time. She's also really pretty. She's remarkably stunning for someone who's gonna be 50. She's got like really curly hair, and her skin is nice, and she takes care of herself, and it's really good going, Mom. But despite being pretty, she's also really smart. Like, she has degrees from Northwestern and Marquette, and those are some pretty uppity schools. Those are some good schools, Mom. Way to go. She also knows sign language because my Uncle Andy is deaf, and so she can sign things, and when she tries to talk to people from a foreign language and she can't, like, think of words in their language, she'll just start to sign. And it's like, that doesn't help them. They don't know sign language, but she knows sign language, and that's how she's gonna get her point across. She also takes care of her family. Like, she takes Andy back, but all the siblings do that, and she visits my grandma a lot, and she takes care of my family and is always worried about, like, our problems and stuff like that. She worries a lot. She is really worried about stuff, and which again shows that she really, really cares. She really passionately worries about everybody. She also loves cats. She had a cat named Sesame, apparently, back then. And Sesame only ever really liked my mom. And my mom also called our cat Holly, Holly Berry Black and Beautiful. And then she shoves her under the covers with her because she says she likes it. My mom also makes the world's best brownies. Like, she makes really good brownies and really good texture. Those are the things that are awesome. Keep it up, Mom. She's also honestly really cares about everybody. Like, you out there, if she's met you, she realizes there's something up, she'll be constantly, like, concerned about you and ask about you, and she'll remember stuff. Like, she's not got the best memory, but she'll remember stuff about, like, oh, how's your dog doing? How are your teeth? What's up? And she's also really fit. Also, like, she's really, really fit. Like, she's really active. And she keeps up with stuff, and she likes to swim. She's so fit that she's done triathlon. That's really neat. I can't run, but she can run, swim, and bike. Look at that impressiveness. She also really likes music, and she plays it around the house a lot. She also likes to sing and dance. Like, neither of them she's particularly good at, and I think she knows that. But she'll just bop along and sing along with us, and it's really endearing. She likes the shows like The Voice and American Idol, and she really likes old shows too. She likes I Love Lucy and Dick Van Dyke. She also thinks everybody is everybody else's friend. So, like, if you tell her a story, she'll be like, oh, and she tells it to someone else, she'll be like, oh, Kerry's friend, this person where I might have just been telling a story about an acquaintance. She has this idealistic view on the world, which is nice. She also likes books. When I was little, we read the Harry Potter series together, and she would read books to Noah a lot, and she really loves them. I just talked to her reading Fault in Our Stars, and she likes that book. She also wants to go in a hot air balloon. It's been her dream for a really long time, but I'm just worried she'd turn out like the mom from Movies Point. Like, as far as I was a kid, I can remember saying, I want to go in a hot air balloon someday. And maybe she'll get the chance soon. She also wants to get a tattoo. She's been talking about it, which I can commend her on bravery because I'm really terrified of needles, and she wants to get it of birds. She loves chocolate, and she hides it around the house. She also sometimes asks if she's a good mother, which she is. She worries about that, but she really is. She hates mice. Hates them. She's really afraid of them. She handles a lot of things, but mice are her biggest fear in my opinion. She's not good at Facebook, although she really tries. She'd really like to be good at Facebook. And she gets cold really easily. Like, her body temperature must be super low because she always needs socks or warm things. And I love her so much. That's number 50. Because I really, honestly love my mom. And she's awesome. Happy birthday again, Mom. I love you.